Matt and I have always seen our business not as cigars. It's about the customer experience. At the end of the day, you can buy a cigar, most anything I sell, at any retailer in DC. A lot of the stuff you can buy online. But it's all about the experience you have when you come there. The fact that when you walk in, I'm like, hey, Aaron, how's it going? You know, we got something new in. I think you're really going to like it. It suits your palate. I can't tell you how many times we'll have manufacturers in who's like, the last 4 people you just waited on, you never asked them what they wanted, but they all bought stuff and they left. It's like, well, you know your customer, right? And you enhance that experience. Because unfortunately, customer service and customer experiences have fallen by the wayside.
First time coming to Little Puff, it's
Well, first and foremost, the venue. Okay. 101 Constitution, the terrace specifically.
you're captured by the view. Come into the lobby of Charlie Palmer's and the building there, and it's a nice open space. And you get in a tight little elevator, and you go up, and you come out its corridor, you make a turn, and boom, you've got the tent. And then beyond that, you've got the city laid out before you.
So it's one of the most iconic vistas that you'll ever get.
You've got the Capitol to your left, you've got the Washington Monument to the right, you've got all the mall in between, and it's just a beautiful view.
Well, it's arguably the best rooftop in all of Washington, D.C. I mean, I've lived here 28 years. I've walked on that rooftop since that building is open, and every time I walk on it, I get goosebumps, because the first thing you see is the Capitol. Everybody stops, stares, looks, and has a moment of reflection.
So Charlie Palmer Steak caters the event.
Which is a restaurant in the first floor of the building where we host the event. Does the most amazing food you will ever have, from past hors d'oeuvres to a full buffet, past desserts. You know, you don't leave hungry. And then top shelf spirits wherever you turn.
Here's a whiskey tasting table, and then you'll see the food laid out. And then you see the wonderful service from Charlie Palmer standing there ready with trays of past hors d'oeuvres. And it's just a welcoming feeling.
And then also we have a number of the major distributors and liquor representatives providing products for the event. And of course, cigars.
It's a very fun event. It's one of the few events that M. Bombay goes and sponsors. Really, really enthusiastic, very cool, awesome cigar smokers. They come from all over, and this is our chance to greet them and thank them for their support.
You know, it's a really interesting and fun night. There are people that ask us when it's ending, the event is ending. So this year on September 29th, when we have the Little Puff, people will be saying, when's next year? And I bet if we put tickets on sale that night, we'd probably sell out a year in advance the next event. Yeah, exactly. Because it's such a fun time.
I think what makes us a little unique, we are a smaller event physically than, let's say, some other events across the country.
You're going to have scotches, bourbons, wines, vodkas, whatever you like is going to be there. And as much or as little as you would like. So you don't leave hungry, you don't leave thirsty, and you leave with a bag full of cigars and incredible memories in one of the most beautiful venues you'll ever get an opportunity to go to.
Anybody that comes is going to get somewhere in the neighborhood of 25 to 30 cigars. You will meet cigar manufacturers, reps, some of the key players in the industry. You'll be able to get a wide range of cigars from mild to medium to full body. There'll be natural and Maduro wrappers there, like everything.
I've been here, what,
18 years for you?
yeah, no.
Yeah.
It's been a while. Probably 10 or 11.
I think I'm 5.
Phenomenal evening with phenomenal view, great people, great cigars.
Signature cigar event in D.C. No doubt about
Hands
it.
down.
Hands down. Well, top shelf drinks, excellent food,
Yeah.
wonderful people.
And a great auction. The auction is awesome.
Yeah.
It's a good auction.
Yeah.
Well, the raffles are always fun. That's always a fun thing because we've got a couple of manufacturers that actually compete amongst themselves. And so, you know, it's definitely fun.
The money going to a great cause, and you know, to be part of a big, huge family, which is the cigar industry.
We cap it at roughly like 300 people. The reason for that is that, you know, we want to keep something of an intimate nature of the event. The manufacturers aren't necessarily giving out as many cigars, but they use the opportunity to be able to showcase something that might be new to the market.
So it's a charitable event where you will walk out with a bag of cigars that is more retail-wise than you paid for your ticket.
So if you're a newbie, you can get a little bit of everything, get a little notepad, and as you smoke them, make your notes as to what you like.
And it's not just any cigar. You're getting a Fuente Double Chateau. You're getting a Padron. You're getting, you know, these incredible cigars from these amazing manufacturers, and you're getting to speak to them.
Herrera Esteli,
Okay.
that's distributed by Drew Estates. So before that line launched, at least here in this area, Willie Herrera came, set up a table, and was rolling cigars. But, you know, he was doing this in front of Carlito Fuente, George Padron, the big names. And to see someone that up to that moment wasn't necessarily as widely known to the consumer base here, but to have people like that come up to Willie and, you know, smoke his product and shake his hand. I mean, these are all folks that compete with one another.
Opens the doors, but also
Yeah.
they're working together.
But that's what I love about the event, that it's the intimate nature of it.
I believe it's the premier cigar event in the country. It's intimate, it is unique, and then the part that really rings true to me, it's for charity.
So, Civil is a unique place. In one, we provide food, drinks, and smoking all in the same environment. In this day and age where anti-smoking people are really doing away with those opportunities, smoking has really become a bit of a speakeasy type atmosphere where you really have to know where you can go, where you can sit down, have a drink, and smoke. So we wanted to make sure that when you came into Civil, you were awed by the facility, awed by the air quality, and then awed by the service and the experience you have.
This is what I would originally call the mayor, because he was the originator of this thing, and then he then brought him, and then now we're rookies, okay? So this is the first time the two of us have ever been to this little club thing.
In our town, baseball was the number one sport. In the 60s, I think baseball was number one.
It was.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but...
Wasn't it though?
Oh yeah, because, you know, my old man was a Marine and played baseball in the Marine. Everything was to play catch with your old man.
So my grandfather used to smoke a tobacco pipe. And every time he lit that pipe, I was trying to get near him just because I love the smell. And so I literally went to a tobacco store. Thank you, sweetie. Bought a pipe, bought a bag of cherry tobacco, because that's what my grandfather smoked. And I went home and I got on YouTube and I taught myself how to smoke the pipe.
And baseball was in. We had great Little League facilities, Sunset Little League, which is now Gary Templeton Little League. Templeton came back, bought the whole thing, did it. So we had 6 pros in my neighborhood. We had 6 people play pro sports in the neighborhood. You know, baseball, it was just so apparent. And that's all I ever wanted to do, ever.
Now, so why I bring this all up is because this gentleman right here is actually a mayor. He is the mayor of a town called Frederick in Colorado. And we're here. It's been the best experience of my life. I don't know about the rookie here. He's British, so it may not. It could be the second or third best experience. But I'd just like to thank this gentleman and this gentleman for bringing us along on the show, because it's amazing.
Men and women have a very different perception on the smell of a cigar. You go, you smoke a cigar, you're like, wow, I smell like a cigar. A woman walks out of a place and they smell their hair and they're like, you'd be like, wow, you smell like a cigar. She's like, I stink. Same aroma, two different perceptions.
Exactly.
So we wanted this place to be where you could come in with your wife, girlfriend, as I said, your mom.
We want you to come in, sit down, relax, and then we bring everything to you. A lot of times, particularly when we first opened up, people would walk in, say, where's the humidor? I want to get in the humidor. I said, well, hold on. What we want to do here is get you seated, get you relaxed, come into our home, sit down, and we'll take care of you.
I like it here because, frankly, it gives it that, it's a sophisticated vibe. It feels private without being private.
We had to train our guests to understand that's how we did things, because it's a new experience. Most folks don't have this type of environment where you can smoke, drink, and eat all in the same place. So they walk into a local cigar shop and immediately head straight for the walk-in humidor.
If we know you're a newbie, but we're going to take a little extra time to listen, to find out maybe what spirits you like.
And then have our servers and our bartenders who are very well trained in our spirits and our cigars to help them through the process.
We have three different styles of cigars, a mild to medium, a medium, and then a medium to fuller body. A couple different ways to go about pairing whiskey and cigars. One is finding like flavors, and one is finding complete opposites. So the opposites kind of balance each other out. So you've got something, really spicy, you could go really sweet, or you could play on that spice. So we started here with the Fratello Oro. It's gonna be mild to medium, lots of flavor. Connecticut wrapper, Cameroon binder. It's got that perfect balance of sweet and spice, and Dominican and Nicaraguan in the filler. So with something light, you can easily just wipe out the taste of that by going with something like a super peaty Scotch, like a Lafroig or a Lagavulin. You'll never end up tasting the cigar.
I'm a big Scotch guy too. So for me, for a daily pairing, I do a Macallan 15. Right. But if I got my option to have an enjoyable moment, I have that Jericho Hill, and I have me a Glenfarclas 50. Right. Man, it's just like heaven.
This is the Hibiki 17. The 17-year-old is a blend of probably about 5 to 7 different whiskeys, all aged 17 years or more. It's a very clean style whiskey, unlike where we were talking about Lafroig or Lagavulin, where it can be heavy and oily and really rich on your palate. This is a much cleaner style. It drinks beautifully. It's got just a hint of smoke. There's definitely some peated whiskey in here, so it's just a hint. It complements the cigar nice. It's got beautiful sweetness to it, which I think the Cameroon wrapper does as well. So that's why I really like this. It's a very elegant style whiskey.
I'll do the red label because of everything. Blue label is when I know. I know when I learn. You know, when that blue label is. Leave me the hell alone, man. I'm gonna enjoy this. This is a $250 bottle right here. I got a. Don't mess with me. Leave me alone.